Hi everyone, it's been a while. So I look quite tanned, and I haven't quite got the lighting figured out in my house yet. But over the coming months I'm hoping to sort that before I had a better setup. But I'm working on it. I look really tanned because I'm filming this a lot later than when I actually went to France. I've been to Spain for 2 weeks, and I'm really behind of schedule, and I'm so sorry, but I'm catching up slowly. So this bonus video is my Disney haul, and I didn't get as much as I'd hoped, but I still got some really cool items. Most of what I bought were gifts, so I can't show you them because they're for Christmas and birthdays and things like that, and they're way ahead in the future, so I can't spoil it, but I will show you, of course, what I bought for myself. So here we go. So my first item, I really wanted to buy a new set of ears, and I wanted to find the rose gold ones, and I think I'm going to have to wait until I go to Florida next to get them. I just couldn't find them anywhere, and I didn't like the older 25th anniversary ears that were there, but they'd luckily launched a new set, and they were replacing the old stock that they had. The first set of ears were, I think, of just there were like stars on the ears, and then a purple bow which looked a bit funny shaped, but these ones I love, and they are these ones. So they're gold here, and these bits on the bow are gold, and it says on the side here Disneyland Paris 25 with the 25 logo, and they're just, I mean, they're huge. I think all the ears there are huge now, but yeah, they go, they're really nice. They're a really nice colour, and I'm really happy with them. I can't remember, I think they were €16.95, I think. Where did I get them from? These were everywhere. They were absolutely everywhere, and I think they'll still sell them, just to get rid of them even after the 25th anniversary. But I know Rebecca bought her pair. She bought these in the Tower of Terror shop, and I think any major bigger store will have these, and I think even the smaller ones, like after the rides, they had these ones because they were the new merchandise. So they're everywhere, and I think they were, and I think they're cheaper than the ones with the purple one, and I prefer these. So yeah, €16.95. Little side note, if you're going to buy the ears, they are a little tight. I've got quite a big head, and they're very, it's a very strong band, and it does stick to your head really well, but it's tight. It's tight for me, and I think I wore them for a full day, and by the end of the day I got a headache. So just be wary, they are a little tight for people with big heads like me. So the next item I'm going to show you, I've wanted one of these for years and years and years, and every time I come off this ride I want one. I've just seen them. There's another thing that I didn't get this time, but I'm going to get next time because I've always wanted one of them. I've been eyeing this up since I was probably about 7, maybe 6, and it's a little bell from the Tower of Terror. Now, the one I wanted, or that I remember seeing, is black, but I wanted to get one, and yeah, I went in the shop, and I think it was the first thing I bought, actually, I think, and it cost €7.99. Not bad. I've just noticed it's got a minor scratch on it. but I think that's because it's been in like a bag with the sequins of the ears. I think I'm gonna make it a habit and buy one from the one in Florida as well, and then if I go to Tokyo Disney Sea, which I hope to go in 5 years time, I think, if I save enough money, but that's another video. Yeah, I'm hoping to collect a few different ones, because I do want a black one. I think it's black or red. Might be black and red in Florida, so I might start a little collection. I think I'm going to put this inside my door on a little table, and it'll take pride of place. A little item. So some of you may have seen my Disney pins video about my collection. I wanted to swap more, but I didn't. We just didn't have time, and we just wanted to get so much done, and I didn't really concentrate on it, and I didn't see any actually that I wanted to swap. I was trying to look for like the newer films, and Robin Hood is just starting to make a comeback, and I wanted to collect more of that, but I didn't, and I didn't get as many for me as I wanted. I bought some for some other people as gifts, and I didn't buy as many for me, but I did buy 2, and I've started a new collection to add to my other collection. So I like collect characters and films, and I bought a Moana and Maui and Pua and Hey Hey badge. And the pins work like the ones in America, and they all have colours on the back, and the colours relate to a price. So this one's orange, and the other one I bought, which is Hey Hey and Pua, which I love. Is green. I wanted to get Hey Hey on his own because he's my favourite out of that film, but they didn't have one, so maybe in Florida when I go next time they might have a bigger collection, because I think it's more popular over there. They seem to have a bigger wider range, but this one was green, and I think green is cheaper than orange if I remember correctly, and I think this was around €6 and this was around 8 maybe, or 7. Maybe this was $6.99 and that's $7.99, something like that. They were the cheaper ones of the collections. I think some of them go up to 15 if they're limited edition, so these were the cheaper ones. So I've started my Moana collection. I bought 2 more, but hopefully next time I'll have more to add to the collection. The next item I got, I think I mentioned, I can't remember in which video, that I wanted to buy another mug. It might have been the mug collection video, and I'd bought this mug. They actually sell it in the Disney store, and I got it on sale in the Disney store in London for my brother for Christmas. He's a little different, and he's not he doesn't follow typical fashions, but I wanted to get him a Disney mug, and it was either going to be Nightmare Before Christmas or this mug, just because it's a little more individual, let's say, and I was so jealous that I got it for him and not for myself, and I thought because I got it on sale, I thought they were going to discontinue it from the shops, but it seems to be still online. So I bought this. And it's themed from Snow White. It's the apple that the witch dips into the potion, and when she pulls it out, it makes a skull. And that's that bit, and obviously with the handle. It's a decent size actually. It has a bit more of a shape to it. It looks smaller than it actually is inside. It looks quite big, and I like bigger mugs. I like to have a lot of tea, and it's a good sturdy mug, and I just love it. I'm not jealous anymore. I can finally use it, and yeah, it's just a lovely addition. I was gonna go with a more classical thing, and I wanted to buy a teapot, and I wanted it to match, but we didn't really have time to look around. I went into Lily's boutique, which is off Main Street, and they mainly have household appliances, and not appliances. They have homeware, so oven mitts, tea cloths, mugs, plates, dishes, bowls, serving dishes, trivets. I wanted to buy a Mickey shaped trivet, but I didn't have enough money and it weighed a ton, and I couldn't be bothered to drag it back because I'd already got enough. So I spent ages in there, and I was going to get a mug that matched a teapot. Then I decided not to. Then I was going to get this gorgeous Tinkerbell, it's pink, Tinkerbell mug. It was more dainty, I'd say, than the ones that I've got, but it was still a decent size, but it wasn't, to me, it wasn't as nice as the Snow White mug. I've wanted it for ages, and I just thought, in case it goes out, might as well get it now. I think the Tinkerbell mug will be around for a while, so at some point, somewhere, I'll be able to go back and pick it up. So staying on the tea theme, my penultimate item for myself, as I just said, I wanted to buy a teapot, and I got this one. It's a Minnie Mouse one. I forgot actually to say how much I think that was, and I think it was $16.99, maybe $17.99, I'm not sure, or maybe $14.99. It wasn't the most expensive mug, but I don't know, I think it works out slightly cheaper in Paris than it does in the UK, but I can't be 100% sure, but that was the price of that. Yeah, my teapot was €19.99. I'd looked at one that was $49.99 that I wanted to buy with a cup. I didn't realise it was $49.99. I looked at another one that was $39.99, and I thought, what's the point? It's too expensive. And to be honest, I looked inside and it didn't hold that much tea. This is quite a hefty thing. It's quite big, and it looks like it would hold a lot. It looks like a normal teapot. If someone wanted to buy me a tea cosy, it'd fit over this. The other ones are a different kind of shape. So I love this. It's got a huge handle. It's got the Minnie Mouse bow on that side with the spots, and then it's got Minnie's autograph here on this side, and it's so pretty. I absolutely love it. I was gonna buy the teapot earlier on in the week, and I'm so glad I waited out and bought this. It is just, I think this is probably my star buy. Yeah, I think this is my star buy of the trip. So my last and final item that I bought for myself, I think I mentioned in the packing video maybe, or another video at some point, or maybe I didn't. I wanted to buy a Christmas bauble for my tree. I'm starting to collect Disney ornaments now for my tree. I got one from my friend Claudia last year for my birthday, and some from my mum as well, like Disney Traditions one. I want to collect more of them. I want the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs one. And I have never bought anything from the Christmas shop at Disney inside the castle. So if you're facing the castle, walking up from Main Street, you go up inside, and to the right hand side there's the Christmas shop, and it's all year round through summer and obviously no Christmas, and it's full of baubles, full of chocolate, full of ornaments. And literally I spent half an hour, 40 minutes in there trying to decide what to get, and I settled with this one. Turn around. And it's got 25 on it. It's the 25 logo, and it's so pretty. It's shape of Mickey Mouse, and I just thought it could go with anything. If you were gonna theme your tree, I know some people do, you know, it'd fit with everything. It looks classic. Yeah, I like the simplicity of it, but also to commemorate that I went in the 25th anniversary. I also went when it was the 15th anniversary, but never got any ornaments for the tree or anything, because I was a lot younger. I mean, 10 years ago, so I was 14 at the time. And I've got a shirt to commemorate it and a hat, but I haven't got a bauble. So I thought that was a good buy for me. And it was €7.99, so it wasn't a bank breaker either. I looked at one that was €22, and it just wasn't as nice. It just didn't, it looked a bit shabby, if I'm honest. Not shabby, tacky. Tacky's actually the word. You know, with baubles, I've been brought up at Christmas time having, like, my mum used to buy crystal-y type baubles, and really fine, thin baubles that just shimmer, and not the ones that you drop on the floor and it just bounces, that, like, if they fell on the floor they'd smash. And those ones, some of the ones that are in that shop they're the bouncy ones, and I'd rather get something that just looks a bit classier. Oops. So if I'm building up that collection on my tree, I thought I just wanted to get one. I've got some for the meantime, but eventually I will invest in some nice ones. But I've got a lot of tacky baubles as well, because they're cheap. They're just cheaper. So that concludes my haul. I didn't buy as much for myself as I thought I would, actually. I was quite lenient with myself. I spent more on food, if I'm honest. More on the ice creams and the drinks and the food that we had. I bought a lot of gifts. Some of them I can tell you because I've given them away. I bought my mum some biscuits just as like a thank you, and a nice tin. And actually, they're beautiful. They're so delicious. So I think next time I'll buy a tin for myself. And I think they were €25. They weren't cheap. And I bought some chocolates for my nephews. I think they must have gone in a day, because I've not seen them in the houses. And I bought some underwear for my stepdad because he loves a pair of Goofy boxes, but I couldn't find them anywhere, so I bought him another pair, and gave that to him as a gift when I got back. The others, and I bought a baseball cap for my nephew for his birthday, and he's had that. The rest of them, they're all gifts, and they're all upstairs ready to be wrapped for birthdays, Christmases. You know, I've got a few coming up. There's loads in this month. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think when I go to Florida, there'll be a lot more for me to show you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I bought. And if you have any questions about other merchandise that I saw out there, I can let you know what's out there if you're going to Paris in the next few months, and fancy buying something and want some ideas. Feel free to comment. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.